Hello, hello. I am totally bored tonight. Actually, it's 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here, so technically it's the morning. Anybody out there bored also? Is anybody out there? I'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody pops in on the live stream. I know it's really late, so maybe not. Oh, goodness. Okay, anybody watching the replay later on? Here is Southern Sewn and Grown. If you have not checked out Miss Wendy over at Southern Sewn and Grown, then go check her out. Hello, hello, how are you? I am bored out of my mind, so I just opened up a live stream. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Who else shall we put on the screen? What you been up to? What you doing now? Oh, also, Miss Wendy is trying to get watch time hours. So if you can check her out, help her out with those watch time hours, that would be grand. Hey, Lila, what are you doing up at this time of night? Connect you. I am at Sewn Live. If you remember, I do comment at your sweet potato videos. Yes, I certainly do. I certainly do. You didn't put your actual name there, though, so, but I do remember. Yeah, I do remember you commenting and meeting you on Southern Sewn and Grown. Yeah. Oh, goodness. It has been a day and a half. It was my birthday today. Well, technically yesterday, now that it's after midnight. So, had a lot of stuff to do. Hi, call me V. How you doing, darling? And so it's a busy day, but we didn't actually go anywhere or celebrate or anything like that. And really, Mark made us corn dogs for dinner. What a birthday dinner. It was kind of the last minute thing, and I just told him, I said, hey, dinner is all for one, just get whatever you want because I'm not making dinner. And he just kind of looked at me a little funny because it was kind of already late. And so I told him, I said, hey, there's corn dogs in the freezer, there's burritos in the freezer, there's tons of stuff in the pantry. Go find something. Thank you, B. Doing great, just sleepless. Yes. Oh, look at my new shirt. I don't know how well you can see it from there. It says North and South Homestead, and it's got the little YouTube thing at the bottom, and it says Fabulous Friends. I've been making some shirts and getting more things in the dirt and tending to animals and all kinds of other such. Lila says, having a bad night, been crying all day. Sorry to be a downer. Happy birthday. Oh, Lila, I don't know what happened. Whatever it is, I'm sorry to hear that you've had a bad day, a bad night, and been crying all day. That's can't be good. Nice t-shirt. Looks like candy. It's well, actually these things over here are compasses, but they're not showing up on the screen very well. But thank you. Yeah, so that's, last week I had neck problems, so I couldn't do a whole lot. So this week I've been trying to get much more things done. Let's see. Grab this link here. So that I will have it copied. Happy birthday. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. It was really just a normal day around here. But yeah, I don't tend to do much for my birthdays. I kind of just want to quit thinking about them. Not that I'm not getting any older, I still am, but heck, we don't have to bring it to the number part to everybody's age. I mean, to everybody's mind, age. See, it's on my mind. I'll forget all about it in a couple days. But got my hair did today. I did it myself. I always do it myself. I quit paying for others to do it many years ago. Lila hugs, loves, prayers for it to get better for you. Yes, very much so, Miss Lila. Very much so. AZ Highland Homestead in the house. Howdy, y'all. Look here, I was getting on here because I was bored. I was actually going to get on Courtney's live stream, and by the time I got finished and, taking care, well, during her live stream, that's when I was doing my hair. So, had to do all of that, and then I was in the middle of other things and taking care of my mom. So by the time I was actually ready to get on, then she was ending the stream, and I'm like, I don't have anybody to talk to now, and I'm bored. So I looked and I said, all right, I'm gonna start a live stream. Maybe there's some night owls out there that will come up and chit chat and look at you. AZ Highland Homestead in the house, Miles, V, Lila. Night owls. But yeah, anyhow, I posted a video today too, so I had to finish getting that ready and get it uploaded, which it didn't post until late. But tis what it is, and that's okay. That is okay. Let me try to pin this link here. It's been a while since I've done it on this computer, so I'm not sure if I can pin it or not. No. Well, I can put it in there, but I try to pin it and it says put user in timeout. And I just put there's a star there, but it doesn't say what it's for. So I don't know. Let me go on this one and see if it actually worked. So I'm not sure if it did or not. I think I have the volume off on this one. Well, it didn't pin it, don't look like. Maybe I can do it from this side. Oh, I can from this one, but I can't pin it myself on that. I'm not sure why. Oh, well. But anyhow, yes, Lila, your shirt is like this one, only it has some bling on the Fabulous Friends. It's in gold. I should go get it and show it to you. Hang on, I'll be right back. Whoops, I'm about falling on here. all the stuff. Climbing in the chair. So I got it all bagged up and ready. All right. Well, maybe it'll show. I don't know. It looks kind of washed out on my screen. But see the bling. And even the little YouTube play button is in bling. There you go. Maybe you can see it better that way if the light hits it just right. But there it is, Miss Lila. The correct size and all. How about that? But anyhow, so we have it ready. I probably won't get to the post office until Friday. You know why? Because I completely forgot about getting our taxes done. So I'm going to have to make an appointment to go take those. And now I got hair stuck right there. And so, yeah. So I'm going to have to take that, get those done. And depending on what time, then I might be able to drop those off at the post office. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, good. Oh, are you going to Shoot Dang Fest? Yes, if nothing happens. We kind of go day by day here. And so, clogging up. And so we'll just have to wait and see. But as far as everything's going right now, we will be there. Room is booked. Details with the animals and child and mother are all done. So, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully everything goes good and my mom keeps doing good, and then we can go. And my kid don't get into any kind of issues. Are you okay, Kim? Voice. I've been like that since a kid. If I don't constantly have something to drink, then I start getting choked up and coughing. It's no big deal, but thanks for asking. How far away am I? The last time we went, it took us, it was 11 or 12 hours to drive it. Yeah. So it's quite a ways away from us. I would have liked to have went to the other meetup, the Okie meetup, but so far away, and then everything we have to get in place to be able to do that. And then, then right after that, then the Shoot Dang Fest. And so I'd rather just go to the Shoot Dang Fest because you get to just hang out with people. And although I enjoyed the actual meetup part, it was fun and everything, but I really, really liked just hanging out with everybody and getting to know each other. Southern Roots in the house. How you doing? You all up late too. Oh, let's see. Stephen Sheets. Kim, hi. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Stephen Sheets from the United States. Us. Hello, Stephen. I'm a country singer who plays guitar. In my channel, I do karaoke. Cool. Let's see. You're located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Lila saying hi to Sherry. And Sherry saying hi to Lila. I'm laying in bed watching. Yeah. Well, Little crashed out there with Nana. So I am in here because Mark is in bed sleeping. he'll be up soon. So, you know me, I don't fall asleep until wee hours of the morning. So I was just like, oh man, I'm going to hang out with people. But yeah, Courtney was live tonight. I don't know if y'all are subscribed to her or not. Wide Family Farm. She is fantastic, and we love her. She is quite comical and fun to be around. And I was going to go on her live stream on her panel, and then, I had hair dye in my hair and everything else, so it just didn't work out. And I was like, right when I was getting ready to get on the panel, then they were saying goodnight, and I'm like, oh man. Maybe I'll add Kim to my guest list when I do live stream. Well, I don't know you yet, so we'll see. Let's see. Let me look her channel up. Here we go. I'll show you on the iPad. Wide Family Farm. Courtney and Dustin. They're really fun to hang out with, and they usually do an after party. Tonight was Media Monday, but usually they do after parties after the show, and so it's for 18 and older. Whoops, I didn't mean to close that down. Yeah, 18 and older, because the conversations can get a little risque. So yeah, the late talks after parties are quite the hoot to go to most of the time. But yeah, so that's really just it. Y'all let me know what you've been doing and why you're not in bed sleeping. If you make me a mod, I can drop links for you. Lila, you're not a mod? I thought I made you a mod a long time ago. Huh. I don't know if I can do it from this because I'm on StreamYard. Nope. I have to go on the iPad. Hold on a minute, love. I really thought that you were a mod a long time ago. Yeah, it's late. I can't do two things at one time. Oh, there we go. All right, Lila, you should be blue now. It should work. Let's see. I did a song for all the girls who does live stream called Rock My World, Little Country Girl. It's a good song. You're not showing up blue there. Are you showing up blue here? Yes, yay! On the iPad, you showed up blue. Woot woot! Yeah, I caught the butt end of Rachel and Rusty's live stream tonight too. I've just been missing live streams all day today. You're welcome. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know why you weren't already blue. I thought that I had made you blue a long time ago. But anyhow, yeah, missed Rusty and Rachel. And then, well, I was listening to Courtney as I was doing my hair and stuff. But yeah, missed getting up on the panel. And I did look to see. I'm like, oh, who's having a live stream tonight? But let's see. I watched Crazy Ed's Homestead the other day, his live stream. And I missed Ridge Life. I'm just a mess, missing live streams every which way. I hope you get better, Kim. I'm not sick. But thanks. Anyways, I guess. Kicking it with Harold and friends. Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just some night owls here, just chatting because we're bored. But yeah. Say hello to everyone. Yes, if you haven't seen each other's channels, go check their channels out, and if you like what you see, then subscribe and click their bell and give them a thumbs up. You never know, they may become your new favorite channel on YouTube. You just never know. Oh, there's Miss Wendy. Windy lady. Oh, she was up wee hours working on a silent live stream, but she was up chatting in the chats, and she's working on getting her watch time hours. And y'all know how hard that is. Whew. Seems like you're never going to get those hours in. So she was really hustling yesterday, and part of today too. I'm not sure what time it actually ended because I had to get some sleep because I'd been up all night. And then when I woke up, I had left it running, and then when I woke up, it had ended. So I'm not sure what time she actually shut it down, but she was up so long that she couldn't even see straight. So she was really hustling to get hours in. So yeah, if y'all can go check her out. Lila is putting some links in there, and Wendy is up there. It says Miss Wendy, and it says Southern Sown and Grown. She is working on watch time hours. If y'all can help her out, just remember that you have to have volume on if you're playing them at nighttime while you're sleeping. You do have to have the volume on. How I get around that is I just put earbuds in and let it roll. What's your favorite hit songs from my videos, Harold? Harold saying thank you for posting his link. Yes, all about helping everybody out. It's a rough world out there in YouTube land. Especially when you're just getting started or just trying to get some traction. You kind of need all the help and support you can get. So, yeah. You just never know. Cowboy walks away. I don't even listen to the radio anymore. I was in the shower singing Friends in Low Places. Look how old that song is. I don't even know what made it come to mind. I guess just the shower. But yeah. So usually when I'm on a road trip or something, I usually put discs in. Yes, my car is a 2008. It does not have a little port to stick your phone in. So yeah, I still have the discs, and I put them in there, and I have a great time on road trips. Timmy Ray the King in the house. Hello. Welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. We're just chatting. Nothing important to say, just bored and can't sleep. Yes, Ridge Life. You can join us Sunday morning. Ridge Life Lessons, 9 a.m. Oh, yes. See, there's so many live streams now, Lila, I cannot keep up with them. I usually forget. I remember that Rusty and Rachel go live on Mondays, and that Tim at Ridge Life does Sundays, and then he does Watch and Grow. And other than that, it just all runs together on me. I used to keep a list, but I misplaced the list and I haven't made a new one. But I like to get on live streams. However, I do still, have to try to get some stuff done around here too. Like I've got a whole freezer full of stuff that I need to can up. So it's a lot of work that I need to start doing. And I was going to start doing it the other day, and then I didn't. And I was going to can some pork and beans. We don't eat pork and beans a whole lot, but I wanted to can up a year of them while I was at it. And then I only had one bag. And so then Mark and Little had to go to the store. So I'm like, get me some navy beans. And so he brought me some navy beans home, but I still have not canned them up yet. Oh. But yeah, there's a lot of good channels out there, a lot of good live streams and stuff. But yeah, I just let's see, Kicking It with Harold and Friends, Connected Ridge. You connected with Ridge Life? Yeah, Tim is great. We love Tim. Let's see. Hello, host like done. Oh, thank you very much. Virtual hug back at you. We have nothing important to say tonight. Nothing important at all. Just bored and can't sleep. Miss Lila Newton, awesome moderator. And she's putting links in. I'm done connecting to your channel, my friend host. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We always like to get new fabulous friends. Yes, we do. I used to do live streams that would go hours and hours long, but man, oh man, I tell you, it's hard to keep up with. You do that a couple of nights a week and you get exhausted real fast. But yes, here is our new shirt. North and South Homestead. And it says Fabulous Friends in the middle with the compasses in between. Fortman, aka Kenneth Oaks, in the house. Hello, Kenny. How are you tonight? Hello, everyone. I'm typing through a tablet, so I'm not tagging everyone one by one. Sorry, I'm getting clogged up. Hi, Kenny. How are you? And how's Papa? I understand that. I would be asleep right, but I can't fall asleep. And the time is 11. Oop, it moved on me. 11:55 p.m. here. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm usually up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every morning, so it's not really anything new to me. We used to run night owl chats all the time, but just kind of got away from them and just stuck with the Friday night lives at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. Shared the live stream on Facebook and YouTube community tab. Thank you, Kenny. I just love you, Kenny. And one of these days, I'm going to get to Tennessee and we're going to go out for lunch or dinner or something. Connected Timmy. saying hi to Kenneth. Kenny. Yep. Kenny, you got a live stream going tonight? Kenny does late night live streams too. They go a lot of hours. I didn't see one on my list, but I mean, it ain't been showing me a lot of people either. All of a sudden, somebody will pop in my head, and I'll be like, I haven't seen any notifications from them for a while, and then I have to go to their channel and see if they're going live or anything. Kenny just got done with his live stream. Oh, you ended early tonight, Kenny. Yeah, it didn't show on here at all because I looked to see if anybody had a live stream going before I started one. So I thought, well, let's see if anybody else is on, and I'll just go check out their live stream. And it didn't show anybody. It's been acting really weird. I don't know what YouTube is doing that not getting notifications. Well, a month ago, what was happening was the live streams would be going for like 30 minutes or so, and then I would get a notification that they were going live, and I would say, oh, yay, they're on. And so then I would click over there, and it would say live stream ended, 2 minutes ago or something like that. And I'm like, what? I just now got the notification. Stephen Sheet says, gotta go, Kim. I hope you get better, but please make sure you subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and send me comments. Hillbilly, that is, said a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, you hear? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sick. It's just my voice. I've been this way since I was a young kid. If I don't have something to drink constantly, my throat gets dry and I start coughing. It's and clogging up. It's not a sickness. It's just the way I was born. Let's see. Mr. Ron is doing a live stream right now. Which Ron? I think I am subscribed to like 3 different Rons. Well, probably 4. All with their name Ron in their channel name. Sweetie, gonna try to get some shut-eye. God willing, tomorrow will be better. Good night, everybody. I love you, Lila. I hope everything is a lot better. Again, don't know what happened, but you're in our thoughts and prayers, and we love you. And try to get some sleep. And thank you so much for posting links. Greatly appreciated. Kicking it with Harold and friends, saying good night. Yeah, let's see. See, clogging up. I've waited too long to get a drink. Just put a tap in me. Constantly have Mountain Dew going in me. Then maybe I won't start coughing. Yeah, I go places, I've always got something to drink with me. And if I don't, then I make sure that I stop and get something as soon as I'm there. Because any amount of talking and I start getting dried out and start coughing and getting choked up. But I mean, it's just me. It's just how I was made. And Rondero Adventures is live stream. my friend. I am subscribed to Ron Darrell Adventures, and it did not show that he was live. Let me see if it's showing it now. I'm telling you, YouTube has not been showing me people that are on live streams. Yep, right there. Yep, it's showing it now. It's showing Kenny over there with Ron. Yeah, see, it wasn't showing that earlier. Let's see if it's showing anybody else. Not so far. Just ones that have already ended. There's Kenny's now. See, it said streamed 37 minutes ago after it's already over. That's what it's been doing. And Kenny's was way down in the list too. And usually, people that I'm subscribed to, they're usually up at the top of my list. This is the iPad. Maybe if you have an iPad, maybe it works the same way. I don't know. Maybe you're having troubles with yours too. I don't know. I do know that my iPad does need some work because it's not updating and it won't let me edit. It won't let me upload videos to YouTube on it anymore. So maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe it's not YouTube at all. Maybe it's just my iPad that is acting up. I don't know. Not a clue. Alrighty, let's click back over here. Alrighty, there we go. Let's see. I just subbed to your YouTube channel just now. Oh, thank you very, very much. Do you got your bell on, my friend? Yes, I always click the bell. I always click the bell and leave a message and all that because of how YouTube is. They'll take you away if you don't. But yeah, I've got all notifications and stuff. It's just something is not working right. It's it may just be my iPad because it needs help. It needs fixed. So that's probably just what it is. But yeah, it's been doing that for a while. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It really is. When you don't get your notifications, especially until after they've already ended. It's crazy. But yeah, a couple of weeks ago, it said that Robertson Bellyacres was live. So I clicked on it, and as soon as I clicked over on it, it said ended, so many minutes ago and stuff. And it's like, just said that they were live, and that's the first time that I'd seen it. Because I enjoy live streams, so I like to go to live streams and hang out with everybody. That has been happening to me. We're glad to know I'm not the only one, but sorry it's happening to you too. I'm always on Kenny's live stream, but I stay in the chat. Yes, Kenny is an absolute sweetheart. We love Kenny. Absolutely adore him. But, yeah, that's... about it. I told you, there's no rhyme or reason to this live stream. I was just bored. I have hardly nothing to say. It hasn't really been all that big of an eventful day today. It was my birthday. Everything was pretty nice and calm, and we had no plans on going out and celebrating or anything like that. So we just hung around the house here. I finished up a video. I finished editing it and got it uploaded, and it was a walk around the property, and showing the new surprise on the homestead. And that's pretty much it. I mean, just doing normal stuff today, dishes, laundry, taking care of child, taking care of mother, and making some more shirts up. Her shirts, making some more of them up. And that's about it. So it's been a busy day, but not too bad, and nothing really exciting going on. Which we all have those days, but yeah. And so I was just bored. Just wanted to chit chat with people. I need people. Oh, goodness. But yeah, just to, let you know, check out Southern Sown and Grown. She's working on live stream hours. So she needs some help there. If y'all want to run her playlists and stuff like that, I am sure she would greatly appreciate it, and I would appreciate it too. That not a lie, I've been so busy all day today. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. What in the world just made me sneeze? I apologize. Happy birthday. Thank you. It was a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Nice, mellow, calm day. Those are good days. My child kept the drama down to a pretty decent level. Bless you. Thank you. He's zonked out in there with his Nana, so I'm in his room. It's a teddy bear over here. But, yeah. So I don't know if there's something in here just caused me to sneeze. It's untelling. But yeah, it's always a good day when the child keeps the drama level down. Oh. But yeah, nothing going on. Any eventful things today with you all? Any crazy stuff happened, or funny jokes, or just unbelievable stuff, or what's going on today? I'm waiting for somebody to say something. Give us some topics here. What do we need to talk about? My mom used to have this neighbor. She was an elderly lady, and she didn't get to go places very often and stuff. And she'd see my mom. She sat on the porch all the time. And she'd see my mom pull in the driveway or something, and she'd say, "Come on over anytime you want to. We'll sit here and talk about everybody." She was a very sweet woman. But, yep, I can't remember. I called her Granny something. I can't remember her name now, but yeah. Timmy Ray the King. I had my family down here, and they want to build my dad a new dirt track a late model race car. Oh, well, that would be cool. That would be cool. I love Model Ts. I would love to have a working Model T. There's not a whole lot of them out there, but if you came across one, I would never spend the money on one. But I would like to have one. I think the late models like that are pretty cool. But yeah, anything like that is pretty cool, especially if you get to build things together. A lot of memories and stuff there, as long as you work good together. Otherwise, it's a lot of bad memories. But I'm not mechanically inclined. I can build things, but I can build things just good enough. Not grand by any means. But I have some projects that is going to require me to figure out how to build some stuff. What kind of motor to get and this and that. And I don't know if you all ever seen the videos of this guy. He was powering his house with an alternator, some some car belts, and I think another little motor and a little battery, and you hook a little solar panel to the battery to keep that charged. And or you can, but then you hook some kind of little belt to the other one and it charges the battery as it's going. Anyhow, he supposedly ran his house on it. The video has a lot of views on it, and the video is several years old now. So I get this big brilliant idea that yeah, we should build one of these. You know. And I tell you, I could never figure it out to get it to work right. I followed his directions, but apparently I did something wrong because I still couldn't get it to work. I said, well, you know, maybe I'll try again later when I have more time to fiddle around with it. My dad, 2 sisters spent over $6,000 for a motor to put in the race car. Whoosh! Wow. I have a friend, she races cars, and so does her husband. And she's always having to do something to it. I'm guessing put motors in it, because from what I hear, you go through motors quite a bit in race cars. Whispers from the dark in my house. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, Whispers. You at work tonight? Usually when you're in our live streams on night owl chats, you're usually at work. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about race cars, except that my son, who is very young, is fascinated by them, and that kind of scares me. I don't want him to grow up to be a race car driver. I already tell him he's a little Ricky Bobby on all the stuff around here that he rides around on. Howdy, hon. Yes, I'm at work. Yeah, I figured so. Does she do dirt track or what? My new friend. I don't remember. I think it is dirt, but I'm not for sure. I'm not 100% sure. She calls her car her baby. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to picture her wedding pictures, because they got married at the racetrack, and I'm trying to see past them and picture, you know, what kind of track it was, but it may be dirt. I just really don't remember. Like I say, I don't know a whole lot about racing and stuff like that. But I would have never guessed her to grow up and be a race car driver. It's pretty cool. People surprise you. And if that's what she likes to do and she's doing it, then that's great. A lot of people never do what they really want to do in life, so hats off to her. My dad been racing for 35 years on a dirt track racing. Oh. That's pretty cool. But I don't want my kid doing it. He probably will grow up to do it. He'll probably grow up to do everything under the sun that's dangerous to scare me half to death or worry uncontrollably about him. But let's see. Hey, my dad used to drag race when I was a kid, and I followed in his footsteps. Met my first husband at the track. Oh, see, he's a race car driver too. See? There you go. Do what makes you happy. Yep, absolutely. That's why we homestead. It's because we want what we wanted to do. We drag raced quarter-mile track NHRA. I have no idea what that stands for, Whispers. But I think it is pretty cool. Yep, follow your dreams. Do what your heart desires. For sure. You only live once, so you might as well do what makes you happy. One of the first female drag racers in Amarillo. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Awesome. See, I just learned something new about you. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. You go, girl. Do you hear the rain? It's been raining on and off all day today. I was out there trying to finish the video that I posted this evening. I think it was around 9 p.m. by the time I finally got it posted. And it had been raining on and off all day long, which is nothing surprising to me. I mean, it was my birthday. It has rained all but like 3 times my entire life on my birthday. So it's not like it wasn't expected. But yeah, so I don't know how loud it sounds on the live stream. I've done a lot of scary stuff when I was young. I've done a lot of stupid stuff when I was young that, you think, how did I ever survive that? And what in the world made me do that? Oh, goodness. Happy belated birthday, hon. Thank you. I technically still call it my birthday because in order to keep days straight, I don't consider it the very next day until I go to bed and get up. Then it's the next day. Otherwise, I would never know what day it would be. I'd be so confused. Mark was saying something about what was it? Something on Fridays. And I was thinking, is it Friday already? Why is he, saying that? And then, wait a minute. No, this is just Monday. So it doesn't take much to get me confused on what day it is. That happens, though, when you don't have a job to go to every day, though. You just lose track of it. Let's see. Whispers, why do you leave drag race and come to dirt track racing? Me too. My guardian angels probably had nervous breakdowns. Yeah. Yes. Well, with racing, probably more than me because I didn't do all that much like that, But I have had a lot of stupid things that I've done that I probably should not have walked away from. But yeah, I fiddle with my hair on every live stream. Well, I think one of the reasons is because if I'm working in the house or something like that, or working outside, then I usually have it pulled over to the side here, or I'll have it twisted and clipped up on top. But I don't know. Maybe that's why I do it, or I'm not sure. But I always put it to the side because of my neck injury. Because if I have a ponytail back here and then I lean back in a chair, it seriously hurts my neck just being in a ponytail, just that much pressure. So then when I have it down, then I'm always fiddling with it. It's like, stop already. Quit messing with your hair. I can't help it. It just happens. So if I'm annoying you all with fiddling with my hair, I'm sorry. Not really, but I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry about it because I can't stop doing it, so I would forever be saying, I'm sorry. So sorry. Let's see. It is really pouring the rain out there. Hear it on the metal roof? Whisper the motor my dad got in his race car is a 383 stroker motor. We to fire school. Guarded the Pope and guarded the border. Fire school? The only thing I can think of that is that you're using it to not say another word that could get us in trouble on YouTube. Oh, my neck just cracked. Woo. It always sounds so loud to me when it cracks, and I'm always like, if Marcus right by me, I'll say, man, did you hear that? That one was loud. I said, no, I didn't hear anything. And then every now and then he'll say, I heard that one. It seems really, really loud to me when it happens, which it happens all the time. Messed up neck. Got rear-ended at a red light years ago. Pay the price for it just about every day. Because the girl was talking on her cell phone. Messed me up for life. Because she wanted to talk on a cell phone while driving. Still here listening and watching in the background the whole time. We're right here too, Kenny. My friend and dad want me to get into dirt track racing. I told him that I got to think about it. Timmy saying hi to Kenny. Well, that's what you should do then. You should just think about it. Come to your own decision. For sure. Sorry, went to fire school. Yep. I was on EMT and went to fire school to be a firefighter. Oh, firefighter. Okay. Alrighty. So I had no idea they called it fire school. I was thinking something else. But, yeah. I have some friends that are EMTs. And I have some friends who are firefighters and family members. Reckon so. That rain is going to put me to sleep. Get the best sleep ever when it's raining. Sounds so nice. I don't really care for when it's, whipping the trees around and stuff, but when it's like this, it's very soothing. Oh, goodness. Ouch. Did you hear that one? That one hurt. Neck cracking like crazy. Is anybody out there? Trying to see who. Yep, right there is Ron Darrow. Whoops. Sorry, guys. It probably busted your eardrums, too. Should have known not to pick that up like that. Now it moved. Ron Darrow Adventures is live. Let's see. What channels? Hey, if y'all haven't checked out each other's channels, go check them out. You could become your next favorite channel on YouTube. Oh, here you go. Nunya Texas on the back 20. That's Jake, and his wife is Ann, and her channel name is Little Frenchie in Big Texas. If y'all haven't checked them out, check them out. There's some great channels there. His shirt says, I am 1776% sure. I love that shirt. Let's see what people were doing today. Making fresh bread. Let's see. Whisper, I got a question. Do y'all wear the race fire suit like you and my dad wear when y'all racing? My grandfather was a fireman for 54 years. I worshipped him. He was my hero. Yes. Whispers from the Dark. Kim, are you interested in genealogy? Not all too much. I almost forgot one more thing. If you going live again, Kim, maybe I'll stop by sometime. Good night, Kim. Good night, folks. Oh, good night, Stephen. I thought you were already checked out for the night. Didn't know you were still in here. Well, good night. And thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Not so much. I mean, I know that like I'm I was born in April. I'm an Aries, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Now that does line up perfectly to me, but my name is also Kimberly, and that lines up with my personality also, and you know, a bunch of stuff like that. And the different signs marrying different people, of different signs, or they're compatible signs and stuff like that. Mark and I are not compatible signs, but we've been married a long time and it works. So we're both stubborn. But yeah, I don't really follow the signs and stuff, and that the horoscopes and stuff like that, reading newspapers and magazines and all that kind of stuff, they are never right with me. Never, not even close. And so I used to read them all the time. I used to get them daily just to see how off they would be. And it never was it right. And so, not really big on it. Let's see. Don't let the bed bugs bite you. Yeah. But yeah. But as far as my personality and all that stuff goes, Aries matches me to the T. I mean, they could not have pegged me better. But for like the daily horoscopes, monthly, yearly, all that, no, it never matches up. Not, I don't put a lot of faith in it, anyways, though. So, um, not that it really bothers me that it don't match up. Let's see. Timmy, no, I didn't wear any protective suit while racing, but that was many years ago. Kim, the racing fire suit is not cheap. The racing fire suit cost around $70 to $600. Am I right, Miss? I have no idea about it, Timmy. Like I say, I don't know much of anything about racing. Just that I'm proud of my friend for racing, because that's what she wanted to do, and she had the courage to get out there and do what she wanted to do. So, yeah, I'm not. I don't really know anything about the race cars or anything like that, except that they seem to crash and need a new car, or they go through motors like crazy. So, other than that, I really know nothing about it. I don't know the difference between racing on dirt and racing on pavement. I'm sure there's a different feel, because anytime that you're driving on a dirt road versus a paved road, there is differences. But I couldn't tell you any of those differences driving at racing speeds on them, with cars with different kind of tires and stuff on them. I have no idea at all. So I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about that. Not about the suits or parts or motors or nothing. I couldn't even tell you what a good car body to turn into a race car would be. No clue. But I am enjoying watching the chat and stuff and learning a little bit about it. Like, I never even thought of them wearing fire suits in there, which good safety precaution, but it never really even crossed my mind before. Let's see. Well, Timmy, racing is an expensive hobby. It was back in the 80s and sounds like it's much more expensive now. I think just about everything has got more expensive now, huh, Whispers? Just about everything. Like, even when you're homesteading, we're wanting to farm and stuff. People these days cannot afford to go into it because, like, my great grandfather, could get, hundreds of acres of land for now would be considered much of nothing. And, you try to go buy 60 acres now, and look how much money you have to come up with. And that's why it's so hard for people to get into it, is they can't afford to buy the land to do it. And I understand the flip side of the farmers who are wanting to retire and wanting to get out of it, because they've done it all their lives and stuff. But chances are pretty high that if they've got thousands and thousands of acres of land, it was probably left them through generations and actually didn't cost them anything. They inherited it. And so they're wanting to get out of it, but in order for them to get out of it, they want to make bank on it so that they can afford to retire. Because farmers, they don't rake in the cash while they're farming. And that part is understandable, but the flip side of that is that there's not, people don't have the money to be able to go and buy that. So then you've got these big wigs with tons of money that goes up and scoops it all up, who has no interest in farming the land at all, or they want to put condos and stuff in, and just what we need, more concrete and blocks and bricks everywhere. Kim, the reason I asked if you were interested in geology, the study of your family. Oh, family tree. Oh, sorry. It is one of my hobbies. I have a family tree. So it goes back pretty far, and it's around here somewhere. I haven't looked at it in a very, very long time. But yeah, I do have a family tree, and I accidentally found out that my great-great-grandmother was buried just about 3 miles from where I live right now. Oh, yeah, most of my family are right in my area here, within several cemeteries. We've been in this area for a long time. But there are some that's way back there that I don't know where they are, but I'm not really. Cemeteries are very sad to me. They're interesting to see, graves from way back when, before I was ever even considered, before my mom or my grandparents were ever considered. That is kind of neat, but it's heartbreaking to me in the same turn, because their graves never have flowers on them, and they're never washed down and taken care of, and sometimes they're busted and not repaired and all that. And so that's really heartbreaking to me, that they were in this world, and that now there's no one around that cares, to remember them and take some flowers and put on the grave. Very, very heartbreaking to me. I'm a little sensitive about that kind of stuff, Whispers. I really am. To think that, your family members are here because of you, you born. Oh, I said born. You born, because that's what my son says when when an animal is going to have a baby or just gave birth. He says, she borned that little billy goat or something. So it just popped out. But anyways, yeah, we would not be here had it not been for the people before us. But to not know of the people before us, and to not take a minute to go put flowers on their grave in memory of them. It just pulls at my heartstrings and makes me a little sad. And especially when you can go to Dollar Tree and buy a bundle of flowers for $1. And one of the easiest ways to take flowers to a cemetery, to where you don't have to buy all the foam and flower foam and all this other stuff and make up an arrangement yourself if you're not that crafty and don't want to spend a whole lot of money buying them already made at flower shops, is take a piece of PVC pipe, what about 2 inches, something like that, and pound it into the ground by the stone, and you just stick the flowers right down in there. It'll hold them right there. You don't have to know how to make flowers or anything like that. You just get like some red roses and a thing of baby breath and just kind of intertwine them, stick them down in there. $2. You've just remembered your people. So yeah, it can be really easy. I know different graveyards, different cemeteries have a lot of different rules. When I lived up north, one of the cemeteries there did not allow artificial flowers, only live flowers. And I thought, how ridiculous is that? They cost a fortune, and within 2 days they're dead. And so the graves there, most of them stay without flowers all the time because of that. But so I do understand that different ones do have different rules and stuff like that. But it's just a little sad to me to see graves with no flowers on them. Let's see. I'm working on a video about how I found that out and who she is. It blew my mind. Cool. I will be looking for that to come out, Whispers. And what year did you start drag racing? Her grandson is my grandpa, which is the one who was a fireman for 54 years. Oh. Hello from the other side of the world. Hello. I'm not going to say your name because I would probably butcher it. But if you want to, it looks to me like Gisele, but I probably am not saying that right. So if you want to put that down below on how to sound it out, that would be grand. Let's see. Timmy, I unofficially started street racing in the late 70s, but I was an NHRA member in 1981. Whisper saying hello. I am very passionate about my ancestors' gravesites as well. It's an honor to research and get to know them. Yes. Well, see, most of my family was right around from this area, and so I already know a lot about them. And when I was in grade school, we had a project where we had to do a family tree and learn about our people and stuff. And so there's not a whole lot of well, who was this person? What did they do? And stuff like that, because I already know a lot of it. There's some on way back in there, but I know their names and stuff. I just haven't looked up to see anything else about them, though. But yes, very passionate about it myself. We spend a lot of money every year on making memorial flower arrangements for our families. We've actually got a video of how to make flower arrangements or something like that, and that's what we were doing, is we were making flower arrangements for Memorial Day. Y'all gotta hang on a minute, I gotta go pee. Okay. Sorry about that. That Mountain Dew was running through me. Let's see. Kim and Whisper and everyone else, I am fixed to get off here because I get tired again. And keep my eyes open. It was nice to meet everyone, and y'all have a blessed night and a blessed week. Okay, good night. Good night, Timmy. Thank you for coming in. It's been interesting to learn some things about racing that I had no idea about. And come back anytime you want to. Let's see. Sad part is, other than my son and his family, I feel closer to my dead ancestors than I do my own siblings. Yes, PVC works well. Get a stick of PVC that's about a foot long and place the flowers in them. Yeah, we just took a little scrap piece of wood and we cut the PVC close to a foot, and took a little rubber mallet and pounded them in there. And it don't take much. Just if you're totally broke, even just one little bundle of flowers is better than none. But yeah, we did that to quite a few of the graves of our family members. My aunt and uncle had done some, and then we seen them. We're like, that was a brilliant idea. And so we started doing that. And pool noodles, swimming pool noodles. Another thing, one swimming pool noodle can make a whole lot of flower arrangements. You can just cut the pool noodles about this much. I don't know, close to 4 inches, and then stick the flowers down in it, and then put them down in the PVC pipe. That's another way to where they'll hold right in place in whatever spot you put them in. But yeah, so she did that, and I thought, that is brilliant. So we did that to a lot of other family members' gravesite. Let's see. Kim, did you see the video about what I did for Christmas for the Lawson family that were murdered in 1929? I don't recall. I will have to look it back up again because I don't remember. Which is nothing new. I forget everything under the sun. I posted around Christmas. The story is in part 2. It has to do with sending flowers to have placed on their graves and prayers. Oh. Former athlete in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whispers from the dark. Sounds scary. Whispers is awesome. Yeah, Whispers is awesome. But yeah, I will definitely look it up again, because I just it's not ringing a bell, and I can't remember. But I will look it up right after this live stream is over, and watch them. Very intrigued. And my mama used to set us around the table and tell, she'd hand us a bunch of bowls, a bunch of buckets and this and that, and we'd go out to the strawberry patch and we would pick fresh strawberries. Then we'd take them back in, and she would wash them and cut the tops off of them, and get bowls out, and everybody would have strawberries and cream, milk, strawberries, and some sugar. And she would sit there and tell us stories. And she would tell us about this one where they lived in this house, and one of my uncles was just a tiny little baby at the time, and they were going out to collect firewood. So he was asleep in his bed, so in his crib. So they went out, and every time she would get close to the border of the woods, she would hear the baby crying, so she would have to go back in to check on him. And every time she'd go in, he would be sound asleep. So she would head back out to go help get firewood. And then she'd hear baby crying again. So she kept going back and forth and never could figure out why she kept hearing a baby cry, and when her baby was sound asleep. And so something or another happened, and they were moving from there. And the owner, I can't remember if they were a relative of theirs or not, but apparently the house had been built over an old well, and when they tore the house down and everything, it exposed the well, and there were baby bones down in the well. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but she sure told it year after year after year, and she told it the same way every time. And, it's kind of, if it was just something made up, then it would be kind of hard to get it right year after year after year, but she always did. Former athlete. No, that video wasn't scary. It was incredibly sad. They were murdered by their own father on Christmas Day. Well, thank you, hon. And the video shows how it's never too late to show respect. Also shows how sometimes spirits stay due to traumatic events. Stay due. I think it's stay due to traumatic events. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do. I do respect cemeteries, and I kind of freak out if I think that I've stepped on, the actual grave part and not the flip side of it. And I always say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And, of course they're not there. They've been gone a long time from this world, but I still apologize to them because, I don't want to step on them. But yeah. Yes, I definitely respect all of that. And, again, it hurts my heart to see a bunch of graves with no flowers on it and stuff. Forgotten, basically. Which at some point, we're all going to be forgotten, but it's just sad to me to see that others have already been forgotten. That was probably a tree bugger. They have been known to mimic sounds. Bigfoot. Well, I don't believe in Bigfoots at all. If there were really such a thing with all the high-def cameras and stuff that there are today, then why in the world is never a photo ever clear enough to tell? My son and I, he's 7, and we were just talking about this the other day, because he was wanting to know if Dogman and Bigfoot were real. And I said, listen. And then his daddy explained to him, how mommy's camera is. She can be way up here, and she can way down here, and she can zoom way up to the cabin, and it shows the cabin, and you can see it pretty clear. And he says, yeah. So, well, no one has actually done that with a Bigfoot or a Dogman. So, and everybody has cameras and stuff these days. So yeah. Not really a believer in it. and Bigfoot and stuff. And Mark drives me crazy because he'll watch all that stuff. And he'll watch, what is that show where they go in and try to record ghosts and stuff like that? And then at the end, then they'll say, basically, we don't know if we heard that or not. We don't know if it's real or not. Or it's kind of like watching those documentaries where they're telling you all this stuff, and then right at the very end it says, you decide. We can't prove it one way or another, so you decide. Like, seriously? I just spent 2 hours watching this. Oh, goodness. Or it could have been a ghost from the spirit that belonged to the bones. Yeah, that's what she said. Should say stay due to. Yeah, I knew when I read it. I'm like Sue and too dramatic, and no, it had to be due. Just a typo. Happens to me all the time. I was trying to put Court short for Courtney in a chat earlier today, and so it's CORT, and autocorrect change it to like a basketball court. It's like, Oh, I have studied haunting more than anyone that I know. Strange thing is, now I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not particularly in any kind of hurry to die. I like my life. I love my family. I want to be around as long as I can, but I'm not actually afraid to die because I know where I'm going. So, tis what it is, I guess. A lot of people are afraid to die. And, years ago, so was I, and then things changed. Let's see. Good point on the photo issue, but supposedly they have something going on with them that makes it difficult to film them. I haven't seen one either. Casper to y'all. Hello. Well, welcome in. We have nothing important to say tonight. We're just hanging out because we're bored. So we're just talking about whatever comes up. Ford Man sent ya. Oh, cool. Yeah, Kenny's still in here somewhere. He's probably in the background. Nice to meet everyone here. Nice to meet you too. We're just a bunch of night owls hanging out. Whispers is at work, and I don't go to bed for a couple more hours at least. So we just wanted to hang out. Watching from Canada. Woohoo, Canada. Ouch. My name just cracked again. Yeah, I don't know that I believe that, Whispers. I mean, if nobody's actually got close enough to tell, then how could they know that there's something with them that doesn't let them photograph them, Because, seriously, look at all of them all of the pictures that are around of Bigfoot and stuff, and they're all more often a distance. It's like, couldn't you zoom the thing in better? I love your accent. Well, thank you. It's just a good old Southern accent. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like nobody ever gets good pictures of stuff like that. Like nobody's ever got a good picture of the Dog Man. Nobody's ever got a good picture of Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or anything like that. So it's like, how can nobody, after all of these years, get a good picture, especially with technology today? I went out searching for Bigfoot. I found some footprints. I'm going to step outside to smoke. I'll put my cell in my pocket so I can hear you. Okay. Be careful out there. But yeah, just don't type anything funny. Ha ha ha. Oh, well, I'll read them for you, okay, Whispers? Let's see, Casper 2, y'all. I went to an area a week after the sighting took place there. Ah. Well, see, I don't know. I'm just not sold on it. I'm really not. And it's all the picture thing. And well, not only just the picture thing, but there's people in the woods all the time, and they're out just looking for stuff, just hiking and this and that. And okay, if there's a Bigfoot around, then after all of these years, then there has to be a girl Bigfoot around somewhere too, and they've had to have bumped uglies and created more little big feet. Okay, so if there's more little big feet out there, then the population of them would have continued to grow, and sooner or later somebody, because y'all know kids and y'all know young animals, very playful and don't listen to a darn thing and very curious. So at some point somebody would have come across a little Bigfoot. But no one ever asks. So excuse me. So and then nobody can get a good picture out of them either. And so I don't know. I think it's just people that love to just keep it going. Don't get me wrong. Story of the dog man just scared the crap out of my little son the other day. So still good stories to tell, but I just don't believe it though. Let's see. After I found the footprints, I'm a believer of Bigfoot now. But the footprints are so easy to mimic, though. Especially if somebody wants to say that there was a sighting. Hey, you know what? Was it in a teeny tiny town that needed some tourist business? Or maybe some guides that you pay to go in the woods or something. I don't know. Maybe they just need to drum up some business in their area. Who knows? Let's see. I have a video of this. Oh. LOL. No, it wasn't. It wasn't in a small town. Ah. Where was it? I tell you, my husband loves this stuff. I mean, he'll watch Bigfoot stuff and all those different things. He'll watch them on YouTube. And well, before when we had cable and stuff, he'd watch them on that stuff too. But yeah, he gets soaked up in it. He'll spend hours watching it just for the end, just to not know. To still have no idea. Because there's never a good picture. No one ever captures one. Let's see. Yeah, but he does like to watch all that stuff. A place called Indian Graves. If you search that, you will see there was a Bigfoot sighting there. Indian Graves. I'll have to look it up and see what it says. But like I say, I don't believe in it. But, good stories to tell. To me, it's more like a campfire story, Mostly BS, but very entertaining. Excuse me. And that's okay. To each their own. Whatever people like. I mean, we was watching a thing earlier today on the Titanic. I mean, look how long ago that was. But it still fascinates me. Still very much upsets me that all those lives were lost when they should not have been. But I still watched it, and there's not even a survivor left from that anymore, and it still fascinates me. So I guess Bigfoot and Dogman and all of those fascinate other people, so they watch them too, which is okay. No big deal. I went there and did my search by myself. It's in the chat moved. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's for sure an area where if there was a Bigfoot, that's where he would live for sure. I always say the perfect place for me is at least 100 acres away from my closest neighbor in every direction. Just put a big old circle around. At least 100 acres all around. Put me right in the middle of it. That still wouldn't really be good enough. I would really prefer an island somewhere. Own my own island that's productive and not, doesn't get covered with water and all that kind of stuff, and that does have fresh water on it and that does grow things. That would be my cup of tea. Yeah. It's where anybody heading to your island, you could see them 360-degree view. I'll tell you what, though, you get in the woods and it's hard to see things for sure. Like when the sun starts going down and things start changing visual wise. When Mark and I were first married, we were totally broke, and so there was this really nice park that was down from us. Actually, there was quite a few different parks, and so we would go do stuff that wouldn't cost us a lot of money. So we'd go rollerblading, and we would go play tennis, and we would go cross country skiing in the big parks, and then when it wasn't snowing and stuff, then we would go walking in the park, and we'd just take us a pop from the house and just go for a real long walk, and it was very peaceful and everything. But it was a huge park with lots of walking trails and things. And one of the spots was you have to go through the woods and everything, and they had these wooden bridges that didn't have any rails or anything on them, but it was like almost a marshy area in the woods, and so they had the wooden bridges there so you could walk on across it. Well, the thing was is that so he would get off of work, and I would say, okay, let's go. So we would take off to the park and go walking because I'd been home all day. I needed out of the house. And so we'd head there and we would walk quite some ways to this one spot in the park, which we really liked. And we'd hang out there for a while, and then we'd say, okay, let's head back because it's quite a walk. And every time we would get to that area, it would be almost the same time at night. The sun is going down and your eyes start trying to adjust and everything. And it would be at that wooden bridge area where I guess like the fog or mist or something or another was coming up from the swampy, watery area there. And it always caused my eyes to kind of go blurry there. I guess just where it hadn't adjusted to it yet. I'm not certain. But anyways, so I would hang on to him because the the bridges didn't have, any rails or anything to it. And I didn't want to fall off of them. Oh, excuse me, I waited too long to get a drink. My throat dried out. Okay, so, and he knew that I love watching scary movies, but he knows that some of them just freak me out, even though I know, they're not real at all. I know that, but still, it kind of freaks me out. And so I would hang on to him going across there, and every time, my eyes would just not adjust to it right. Every time we get through there, and it'd be almost dark, and he would start going, chick, 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 chick. Kill, 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 kill. And I'd, stop that! That's not funny. That freaks me out. But, oh, goodness. But yeah, when you're in places like that, your eyes don't always seem to work the best. So yeah, it would be hard to see different things there. Even when I walk up in the mountains here, going up to the cabin and stuff, sometimes you have to take a double look at stuff. And the other night not the other night, last week I was coming down from the cabin and it was pitch dark outside. And you couldn't hardly see in front of your face. So, definitely things could be out there that you do not even notice at the time. Yep. But oh my goodness. I was just thinking about how it used to freak me out walking back to the car. Doing that Friday the 13th sound. Sheesh. Give me EBGBs. Oh, goodness. How long have I been on here? I don't even know. I switched it over from here. So it's not even showing my live stream right now, and I'm on, but it's not showing it. But it is 2:15. I do need to get off of here so that I can go get Mark's lunch ready for him. I make his lunch at night and get it already in the refrigerator. So all he has to do is put it in his lunchbox when he leaves for work. And I have not done that yet because I've been busy doing other things. So, yeah, I really need to do that. And let's see. I can't believe this one doesn't even show how long I've been on. Oh, yes, it does right there. I didn't even see it. An hour and 53 minutes. Sheesh. I'm back. Yay, whispers. Hold your applause. Keep your seats. Ha ha ha. I didn't see you doing that, writing that, because I was looking over here on the iPad. But, yeah, I do need to get off of here. It was fun hanging out with you guys. You guys gave me something to do. Instead of being completely bored. I just didn't want to watch anything on TV or anything right now, Sometimes you just want to chit-chat with people. But anyhow, all right, y'all. It has been wonderful. You all are fabulous friends. Enjoyed hanging out with you tonight. Sorry I didn't have more to talk about. It's just been a pretty boring day today. And all of that jazz. But hey, something I wanted to mention on the subject of Bigfoot. Teddy Roosevelt wrote about how he saw one on his trip up north. I think I read that a long, long time ago. Seems like it. I've read a lot of stuff throughout all the years. I like to read. I have a hard time reading this computer screen. It's little letters and bright behind it, and sometimes I stumble to make out the words. I have tried to dim the light, the background of the computer, but it doesn't seem to help me. I'm just getting older. I'm starting to fall apart. And that was before he became president, I think. People have written books on his story about Bigfoot. Yeah, I do remember something about it, so it is striking a chord in my memory somewhere. I just couldn't tell you all about it. But yeah, I think that people who think that they see Bigfoot really believes that they see Bigfoot. I'm just one of those people that I would really have to see the proof to believe it. Only because why? Why out of all these years has no one actually got it? And you know what? All the trail cams and stuff that there are today. And I mean, look at them. Even the night vision on them. I guess that's what you call it on those trail cams. Excuse me. One would think that if you're a Bigfoot hunter, if that's what you built your career and stuff on, which some, they shows that do that, that they would just go around putting up trail cams everywhere, They get a lot of money for researching and stuff, so one would think. And what about Google Earth? I mean, they can spot out everything right on your land. How come they haven't spotted out any big feet? They can see way down in the ocean, at shipwrecks and stuff like that, but they can't find a Bigfoot. I don't know. What about the Loch Ness Monster? You never got a good picture of it either, but you can see all the way to the bottom of the ocean. It's just things that I think about. I don't want to bust anybody's bubble. It's just my thoughts on it, Again, people can believe whatever they want to believe. It's just my thoughts on it. I just find it hard to believe when there is no real actual proof of it. And I want to see one of them little big feet. I mean, how cute would that be? Show me a baby Bigfoot. Then I'll believe it. Because nothing lives that long. As long as they've been talking about Bigfoot. And look at all the different places too. I mean, supposedly they're all over the place from, one country to another and stuff. So why hasn't anyone come across a dead Bigfoot somewhere, or baby big feet, or big feet mama? Y'all know what I mean. Just shooting the breeze here. But yeah, I'm just not convinced. Of course, I never knew that there was such a thing as sea snakes either until other people proved it, and then it's like, oh, really? I just thought they were making that up. I didn't know there was really such a thing. So I could be completely wrong. Hey, if I am, I'm big enough to admit it. But again, it don't matter, no matter if I believe that there's no Bigfoot or somebody else believes that there is. It's just opinions. And either way doesn't change anything. Oh, goodness. Whispers from the dark. Well, have a good night, Kim. Sweet dreams, hun. And good night, Casper. It was nice to chat with y'all. Good night, Whispers. It was nice having you in here. I know you've been missing our live streams. And we miss having you in them. I know you're usually at work when they're going on. But yes, I'm getting off of here too. It is just a few 30 seconds away from being 2-hour live stream. And again, I need to go in there and fix Mark's lunch. So it whispers I will look that video up as soon as I'm done making Mark's lunch, because I want to make sure that it is finished and that I don't get distracted on watching things and then say, oh crap, I totally forgot, and then have to rush to get it done. Blowing kisses to all. Mwah. Right back at you, babe. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Sorry there wasn't more interesting things to talk about, but like I say, my day was very, very boring. But I do appreciate the topics that came up in the chat, and that's always helpful when people start interacting and bringing up topics to help the conversation go along, because when you've had such a boring day as I have, there's not a lot to talk about. All right, y'all. It's been fun. You are fabulous, fabulous friends. It's been fun hanging out with you. Y'all have a good night. If you're in a different part of the world, have a good day or good evening or whatever it be there. We love y'all and see you on the next one. Don't forget Friday Night Lives, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love y'all. Bye-bye.